I'm Tim, welcome to our channel, and thanks for logging on. Today we're discussing the Panerai Luminor Marina Automatic PAM 283, 40mm in titanium with iridescent blue metallic dial. You can see and you can purchase this unique Panerai on our website. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you enjoy these videos, and please click on the card in the upper right hand corner of the screen at any time during this video to see our full sales listing for this watch, with additional accessories included, high resolution images, and naturally complete pricing details for this watch we are offering for sale. On my wrist, 6 1/3 inches, 16 centimeters in circumference, you can see that this watch has a different look and a different fit. Yes, you can see the fit. It should be that evident from the combination of gray metal titanium, the 40mm case, and the use of a full bracelet on a Panerai Luminor, a watch type generally associated with straps. Now you can see 40mm across the round of the case is perhaps more of a theoretical measurement, although you might be able to draw a diagonal from roughly 10 o'clock to 4 o'clock. The watch wears larger, and what it really wears like is a large cushion case. That's what it is. 40mm would be 9 to 3 o'clock, not inclusive of the crown or the crown guard. In terms of thickness, it's a chunky little watch, but it's not overwhelming. 15.5mm thick. There is a step to the flank of the case and a very pronounced conical ramp to the bezel that means a dress cuff would probably slide easily over this watch. Now, it's also important to note that though it is fairly compact lug to lug at 48mm, the outermost outcropping, the solid end link pieces of the bracelet, as well as an inflexible hinge component that abuts the case, means that the actual horizontal span, when you pull the bracelet down tight, is a sizable 56mm, but rest assured, this watch wears well on smaller wrists in spite of that imposing span. I would say down to 14.5 centimeters in circumference. This is the winner if you want to wear a Panerai Luminor on a smaller wrist. And of course you can swap it over to a strap at any time to enjoy it on a wrist even smaller, perhaps as small as 14 centimeters. There was a Panerai PAM 282, which was exactly that, this watch on a strap. So again, it might just make more sense to buy the higher value proposition, the watch on the bracelet, rather than the one on the strap, and simply accessorize later on. Now you can see the watch features all of the characteristics of the Panerai Luminor cushion case. It spreads its mass nicely. The bracelet is a later Panerai, non-bimetallic. It's not the combination of steel and titanium, nor is it the type that once had screws on every individual link. This is the post-2007 bracelet design, and you can see the subtle taper to it as it approaches the lugs. You can also see the emulation of the crescent-shaped crown guard in the actual design of the lugs themselves. It features double deployant clasp, twin trigger released. When closed, it's very low in profile. Because of the twin triggers, it's very secure when closed. You'll also note that the watch features all of the elements you associate with the Panerai Luminor, albeit on a smaller scale. If you like 40mm Rolex, consider this a alternative. Consider this a true rival to Rolex within the Panerai family. Because of its size, it's exactly that. Something that couldn't exactly be said of the 44mm and larger timepieces. Now you also note that the watch is completely subdued in satin finished titanium, so it doesn't gleam, it doesn't flare. It's wonderfully discreet. It has that spectacular dial, but the dial becomes the focus of the watch. With the gray metal muting the exterior, it's what's inside that counts. You can see the Luminova strips painted in what they call sausage style on the metallic grained dial. That's sausage in contrast to sandwich, the stenciled Panerai dial style. This one's actually more brilliant. The sausage dial is easier to see at night. You'll note the constant seconds subdial. That's what makes it a Panerai Luminor Marina. Countersunk at 9 o'clock, and a wonderful internally magnified date window anchoring the opposite flank of the dial. That's one of the nice features of Panerai watches. They take the magnifier and fit it internal to the crystal. Many feel that that's one of the aesthetic handicaps of Rolex. Panerai goes one better. Now the watch does glow brilliantly at night, and it does feature the traditional crown guard. Not only is it easier to use than a traditional screw-down crown in as much as it's easier to manipulate with gloves, sweaty or wet hands, but it also offers all-aspect protection, so no matter where you deal a blow to the crown, the crescent-shaped crown guard provides more protection than a conventional shouldered crown guard. Moreover, the locking lever in this 2008 example is one of the earliest additions to feature the runner bearing inside the actual lobe of the cam that secures the crown. That runner bearing makes the operation of the crown guard smoother, more fluid, more luxurious, more refined. And on the case back, you'll note the watch features the quick-release lug system that was also introduced around 2006-2007. This particular watch, a K series, hails from 2008. The quick-release lug system, and you'll note the telltale pusher underneath each lug, allows you to release the bracelet and, as I mentioned earlier, swap it to a strap if you prefer without resort to any specialized tools. You can actually break a toothpick in half, and using only that, you can swap this watch out to a strap or simply remove the bracelet for deep cleaning. Inside, Panerai's OP3 caliber, 42 hours of power reserve, automatic winding, COSC chronometer certified, features hacking seconds to stop the balance and synchronize to a reference time, as well as a quick set for the date, should the watch run down or encounter an irregular length month. You can find this handsome and unusual Panerai Luminor Marina automatic PAM 283 and purchase it on our website.